The artificial turf covering Mountain View High School's football field has seen a lot more activity this summer than it has in recent summers. That's because Torrey Carter, the new head coach of the school's pigskin program, has been pushing his players harder. The coach aims to create a new tradition on the gridiron, and if all goes according to Carter's plan, this new tradition will help the young Spartans achieve their goals, both on and off the field.
Hey! Go! Let's go, Turtle Soup!
Carter, who signed on as head coach at the end of last school year, describes himself as a lucky kid from Cleveland, Ohio, who worked hard and caught a break. And while he wants winning seasons for both his freshman-sophomore team and varsity squad, his ultimate goal is to give his players the chances he believes every high school kid deserves.
The new tradition is simple. We're going to work for what we want, and we're going to inspire and motivate young men to be the best that they can be. We're here working out, working hard. We believe that every athlete has an opportunity to better themselves by playing at the next level. I'm satisfied if we go 0-10 and we lose every game and we lose everyone by a nail biter. As long as we go out there and compete, that's all that matters to me. And we're developing these young men. That's what matters. We want to develop these young men into leaders around our campus, as students and as athletes. We want them to be better young men. So that's our focus.
While going all the way may not be Carter's top priority, many of his players have high hopes for the season ahead. James Tilton, an incoming junior who plays offensive and defensive line, makes his primary objective plain.
Win state.
Mental toughness, guys.
Tilton says the sheer volume of work Carter is demanding of the players is bound to improve his team's athleticism. But more than that, he says, his coach is inspiring to work with.
Our old coach, it was fun and he was smart and he knew a lot, but he didn't really work us too hard. And as we got going here, coach works us hard every day, and we haven't had a day off this summer. And the work ethic for him is definitely a lot different than our last coach. My ethic is getting a lot better. I don't complain as much anymore. I'll do anything he says. He makes us feel like we're special and stuff. He knows how to get those inspirational talks.
Though Carter grew up in a broken home, he never let it bring him down, thanks in large part to the discipline he found in athletics. He played sports through high school, on into college, and was eventually picked up briefly by the Cleveland Browns.
Work for everything that I have. A kid from Cleveland Public School, a school of 1,200, and my football team had max 15 guys on the football team, so I played everything. And when someone counted me out, I had the determination to outwork. I went to a little Division II, Ashland University in Ohio, and I became an All-American. I ran track and played football, and I would have played basketball if I had grew a little taller. And I had an opportunity to go to the NFL, entered into the 2004 draft. Thought I was going to get picked up by the Browns through the draft. I ended up going to training camp, and then I got released. From then on, I've been in the Arena Football League for 6 years. 7th year was last year. I won a championship, so I've met a lot of people, a lot of greats. I played for John Elway, played for Deion Sanders. My career's been good. I can't complain.
Not only does Carter's professional experience inform his nose-to-the-grindstone practice regimen, it also makes him an asset to the athletes who are hoping to continue playing football after high school.
Looking to play football in college, and so he's been a big help with that, calling coaches, calling colleges, letting them know who I am, just informing them about me and also a couple other players. And so he has a lot of connections, so in that way it's helpful.
In addition to improving team discipline and working alongside players in the college application process, Carter has helped one young man battle his weight problem.
When I first started off, I was at, a couple months ago, I was 420, now I'm at 373 right now. I feel really good, If it wasn't for football, if I didn't play, I'd probably be in the hospital, God knows where. So.
While Carter says that winning isn't everything, he certainly isn't opposed to the idea. And he believes that the hard-working ethic and positive outlook he is attempting to instill in his team will pay dividends in that regard. Carter feels that by mixing the Smashmouth Ohio style he grew up playing with the more speedy California style that his veteran players know well, his team will catch opponents off guard and win games. It is a view that Tilton shares.
Last year we were more like a mental team, everything we did was more in our heads than physicality. And so we weren't the hardest hitting team, but we were smart. And this year with all our plays and stuff, it's more sophisticated, and then we'll be even stronger and faster than last year, and 100% better than last year.